Howdy hey, kings, queens, and everything in between. I'm Lizzie, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not new, welcome back. Today's going to definitely be an interesting topic and something that very much interests me, and that is tattoos. While I don't have any myself, I do plan to get them, and I love watching videos of what the process is, and I sometimes design my own that I want to eventually get one day. I adore tattoos, even though I don't really know much about them, other than it's a design being permanently etched into your skin for the rest of time, unless you get it laser removed, which just seems like a hassle after all that hard work from sweating in pain for 12 hours, but I love them. When they're done right, that is. And today, we'll be looking at a tattoo artist, if you even want to call this art, who has taken the tattoo world by storm, and not in a good way. Because anybody with two sets of functioning eyeballs can tell that Ariel DeJesus, who tattoos for tattooing for Christ, don't know why religion has to be involved in permanent skin drawings, but okay, is indeed the tattoo artist from hell. 1. Hygiene. So tell me, if you were going to get a tattoo, what's the first thing you'd look at when you walk into the shop? Bet most of you answered how hygienic it is. Is it clean and fresh or dirty and unsanitary? Are they using new needles or the same ones for every client? Are the seats clean or unwrapped with blood? Well, tattooing involves you sitting in a chair for sometimes hours while a needle goes through the layers of your skin, so I would damn hope you'd want it to be clean. And that's Ariel's first of many red flags. You see, she doesn't clean her station or the chairs the clients sit in between each appointment, which is super dangerous and disgusting because when you get a tattoo, like I said, that's going directly through your skin to puncture it so it stays, obviously. So that causes bleeding, which, if not careful, can easily drip on the chair and end up spreading diseases to people and germs. Ariel also doesn't wear gloves and touches the fresh tattoos on her clients, which is not only unsanitary, but new tattoos are still healing, and touching without gloves can pass germs between the client and the artist, which is why every good artist wears gloves. But she's not a good artist, so she just willingly passes her crusty and dusty gonorrhea to every victim she tattoos. Also, her station isn't cleaned, which is also very unsanitary and unsafe. 2. Blindfold tattoos. So if you've come across Ariel before, it's most likely because of her infamous blindfold tattoos, where for $100 she will ask you for 3 subjects and then blindfold you and create your tattoo. Which that's a dangerous game for any artist, even the good ones, because there's no guarantee you'll like it after you see it, and if you can't see it, you can't critique or change up some things you may not like. But this is worse because you're entrusting a horrible artist to tattoo you while you can't even see what she's doing. She always likes to brag that it only took her 30 minutes or 15 minutes or some other really short period of time to finish the tattoo, but that's because she rushes. And I don't know about you all, but if I'm getting ink into my skin permanently that I'll live with forever and others will see, you damn well better be that slug from Monsters University who didn't make it to class until the end of the fucking school year. You better be going slow and not mess up. Her excuse for rushing tattoos is that the prices are cheap and they're getting what they paid for, basically, which, even if she increased the prices, she'd still be bad because I don't think this can necessarily be improved on just by a price increase. Another excuse as to why these tattoos are bad and why the lines are never straight and it's always blown out is because she's a painter, so she tattoos like a painter, which doesn't make sense because there are plenty of artists who are also painters who don't have this problem. Also, this isn't a painting you're doing for a hobby. This is someone's life and someone's skin you're altering. So it shouldn't be treated like a race to beat your record of how fast you can finish. You shouldn't be trying to rush it like this is a street race, because that's not only dangerous to the skin and can cause infections and severe damage, but it can also cause insecurity and shame if it's a bad tattoo, which if rushed, then it will be bad. She also lets her 11-year-old daughter tattoo alone when no one else is in there, which is real sad when an 11-year-old can do a better job than an adult who's been doing it for years. But I mean, the kid's teacher is her mom, who's out here making Jesus relive the trauma of the cross from this butcher job, so that kid is gonna pick up the same practices and wrong techniques, and she's also fucking 11. Another thing about Ariel is she's also just rude, and anytime she gets criticism, she can't take it. For example, she tattooed a puzzle piece symbol on someone who wanted an autism-related tattoo, and that puzzle piece was the logo of Autism Speaks, which is an organization that is well known for fear-mongering and taking advantage of people. When people tried to tell her about this, she posted another TikTok of her asking a client if a puzzle piece tattoo is offensive without even giving the full context. It's not that it was a puzzle piece. It was the Autism Speaks logo, and they're utter dog shit and don't care about helping people at all. So between her lack of care for anyone else, her horrible tattoos, lack of proper hygiene, and horrible techniques that create damage to the skin of her victims, it's a wonder why she still has a shop in the first place. She also reportedly gives her clients horrible aftercare advice and to use dish soap to clean it, which can severely irritate the skin and cause it to take longer to heal. In other words, you get what you pay for, and if it seems too good to be true, then it probably fucking is. So that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more content like this, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the family. We have a lot of fun over here. I love you all. Stay safe and never let anybody take your crown.